Just across the border from the United States, Tijuana has long been a bridge to enjoy Mexican delights without having to travel far. During the latter half of the 20th century, Tijuana developed a seedy reputation. But over recent years, the concerted efforts and investment into local culture have seen the city change for the better. Today, there are plenty of things to do in Tijuana, with theaters, street art, and museums all being elevated to the same level as the city's rambunctious cuisine. Tijuana is no longer just a stopover for all things tequila and fun. It's now a great way to experience the culture of Baja California. So, here is the list of 10 best things to do in Tijuana, Mexico. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Tijuana Cultural Center. Known for its iconic spherical shape and desert sand color, the Tijuana Cultural Center is one of the top places to visit in Tijuana. The center opened in the 1980s and since then has become one of the icons of the city, located in Zona Rio, which is just 5 minutes away from the US border. Tijuana Cultural Center is one of the only institutions of the National Council for Culture and Arts in Mexico. Here, visitors can come to learn about the history of Baja California through its many exhibitions at the Museum of the Californias, through film in the IMAX Dome, and live performances in the Performance Hall, Aquarium, and more. The Cultural Center pays special attention to the native peoples of the region, with the participation of artists and artisans that are both national and international. Number 2. Avenita Revolucion. Known simply as La Revu, the Avenita Revolucion is an iconic part of Tijuana. Once harboring the bulk of the city's seedy past, it has been revitalized to become the center of local life. Wandering the thoroughfare, which spans for 8 blocks, will provide you with rows of vibrant buildings featuring every color of the rainbow. It's a hub of activity, day and night, providing travelers with a burst of energy. Beyond the atmosphere, you'll discover poignant murals, boutique galleries, chic cafes, and fantastic restaurants. All complemented by street performers, creating an open-air entertainment complex. For foodies, you can't go wrong on Avenita Revolucion. It's here that Tijuana's culinary scene was flipped on its head. Come here to try authentic local cuisine along with international cuisine from renowned chefs. Number 3. The Trompo Interactive Museum Tijuana. El Trompo is an interactive science museum geared towards local families and tourists. It's fun for the whole family here, with cultural shows, games, and multiple exhibitions. General admission is around $5. Their website often has a calendar of upcoming events, as well. The learning space encourages kids and their families to take a hands-on approach to experimenting and incorporating science into everyday life. The expansive 4-story building has 4 interactive rooms, with a collection of 108 pieces, as well as a multipurpose room and an auditorium with a capacity for 4,000 people. Within the exhibits, visitors will find sculpture and robotics workshops, a youth science center, a center for computer programming, and space for concerts, conferences, and book presentations. A movie hall plays 3D movies, as well. Number 4. Playas de Tijuana. Playas de Tijuana is a well-loved, sandy coastline nestled on the border of California and Mexico. There are plenty of free things to do in Tijuana that will allow you to save up on expenses while still having a fantastic time with your companions, like visiting this beautiful beach. It is a great spot for you to enjoy a laid-back day together as you enjoy the fresh breeze, endless North Pacific Ocean views, a lengthy boardwalk, and so on. Pack your swimsuits and your sunscreen as you spend the day sprawled on the sandy shores of Playas de Tijuana. Some of the things you can enjoy here are going for a leisurely swim, making sandcastles with your children, working on your tan, and more. Lay down a blanket as you have a delightful picnic while watching an awe-striking sunset for a romantic moment with your beloved. Number 5. El Poo Market. One of the best ways to experience Mexico is through their mercados, and in Tijuana this continues to ring true. While not the biggest, travelers will be hard-pressed to find a better market in town than El Popo. El Popo Market is found on Calle Benito Juarez, a popular tourist street. It's an instant burst of color, flavor and atmosphere with dozens of permanent stalls and delectable local cuisine. You'll find all your market favorites from artisanal cheeses, fresh produce to local candies, soaps and incense. The market attracts farmers and artisans from well beyond Tijuana, providing you with a glimpse into the world beyond the border town. Before departing, check out El Popo's many street eats. Number 6. Parque Morelos. Parque Morelos, inaugurated in 1987, is an ecological reserve that offers a boatload of recreational opportunities and on-site attractions. There are plenty of romantic things to do in Tijuana for couples, for you to enjoy an unforgettable time together, such as spending the day at Parque Morelos. Some of the amenities you can find here are a small zoo, miniature train rides, designated picnic areas, and scenic trails. It also features attractions like an artificial lake, 7 differently themed gardens, an aqua park, and so much more. On the vacation of a lifetime with your beloved by exploring the many wonders of this park. Create new memories together as you go pedal boating on its glimmering lake, stroll through postcard-perfect gardens, soar through the sky on a zipline, and so on. You can also get up close to wild animals at the on-site zoo and beat the heat by going down slides at its fantastic splash park. Number 7. Plaza Santa Cecilia. A stroll through Plaza Santa Cecilia is like a step back in time to historic Tijuana. It happens to be one of the oldest parts of the city. It is from this plaza that Tijuana was born, at the intersection of 1st Street and La Revu. Today, it's hard to envision historic Tijuana, as it's a hodgepodge of outdoor craft stalls, restaurants, and modern businesses like pharmacies and dentists. That said, trust that you are standing in the birthplace of this iconic Mexican border town. With the brassy blast of mariachi in the air and the fluttering flags that are strung overhead, it won't be hard to use your imagination and picture how things used to be decades ago. Like the rest of Tijuana, the plaza wasn't always a gregarious and joyful place. It used to be a hotbed for criminal activity. But those days are long gone. Today it's very much a potpourri of color, activity, art, and music. Number 8. Pasa Rodriguez, Tijuana. Amid the frenzy of La Revu, tucked between the slew of hotels, restaurants, and shops, an oasis for the artistic stands under the radar. This is Pasa Rodriguez, a back alley packed with art, delicious food, and excellent energy. Pasa Rodriguez is a nod to the evolution of Tijuana and the revitalization that is reshaping the way the city is seen around the world. The project responsible for the passage began in 2009, when parts of the passage were opened up for just a few days in order to display local art. It's not surprising that artists, designers, and photographers wanted the space to remain open even after the festival was gone. Today, visitors can find a walkway of brilliant murals, small hole-in-the-wall restaurants, art galleries, and much more. First Fridays of each month tend to be great times to go, when exhibitions are organized, as well as festive parties. Evenings are also the most energetic and interesting time to explore, as well. Number 9. Caliente Stadium. Estadio Caliente, founded in 2007, is a stadium mainly used for football games but also hosts a plethora of other events. It can hold more than 27,300 visitors at a time. This brilliant stadium is a must-visit for any sports enthusiasts, offering comfortable seating, modernized equipment, state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems, and other amenities. It is where Club Tijuana, a professional Mexican football club, holds their matches. Depending on what they have lined up, this stadium also hosts other sports games and highly entertaining live performances. Check out their official website before visiting and get the chance to watch an enthralling live show. Here, you can watch a thrilling football game that will leave you on the edge of your seats, and others like boxing matches. You can also get the chance to watch a captivating concert performed by local and international artists, such as Shakira and Guns N' Roses. Number 10. Rosarito Beach. The beaches at Playas de Tijuana are passable, but Rosarito Beach, around 20 kilometers away, is the first real coastal resort after the border. In the golden age of Hollywood, Dolores Del Rio, Orson Welles, Rita Hayworth, Katharine Hepburn, Ava Gardner and Spencer Tracy all got away to Rosarito. The beach is a generous strip of white sand, too broad to ever feel overcrowded, and seemingly endless when the tide goes out. The sand pitches softly into the Pacific, forming a wide band of ankle-deep water. On the drag is the landmark Rosarito Beach Hotel from 1925, and apartment blocks, restaurants and a couple of night spots. Tons of activities are available from private tour companies or the water's sports centers on the beach. There's surfing of course, but also kitesurfing, paddleboarding, fishing and RIB trips to the Coronado Islands around 15 kilometers off Rosarito. Number 11. MOM. MOM is officially known as the Museum of Mexican Wrestling or Museo de la Lucha Libre Mexicana in Spanish. It houses a collection of at least 6,800 items of the wrestling world. Are you looking for cool attractions in Tijuana to tour on your memorable sightseeing adventure of the city? If you are, drive on over to this unique museum. At this museum, you can discover the significance of wrestling in Mexican culture and how it played a crucial role in history. It sits in the downtown district, neighboring many bars, eateries, boutique stores, and so much more. Spend an hour or two of your time viewing thousands of authentic Mexican wrestling memorabilia. View things like original masks, dioramas of wrestling matches, miniature figurines, belts, mugs, photographs, comics, key rings, and endless more. Number 12. Caesar's salad. Did you know that when you order a Caesar salad, you're actually ordering Mexican food? Well, sort of. Though there is some debate surrounding it, it's widely accepted that the Caesar salad was invented in Mexico, and in Tijuana, to be exact. The salad's birthplace is widely regarded as Caesar's restaurant, at Caesar's Hotel in Tijuana. It was invented by none other than Caesar himself, Caesar Cardini, who was the owner of the hotel at the time. At that time, Tijuana was popular among the Hollywood elite while Prohibition was raging in the United States, which brought them south of the border for a little bit of lawless fun. Many other theories exist regarding where the salad was created, but most people hold it to this version of history. So can you still get a Caesar salad the way it was originally intended? Of course. Caesar's is still around, and their tableside salad is an iconic dish. In fact, it's one of the longest reigning culinary traditions in Tijuana. Number 13. Cathedral of Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe. The Cathedral of Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, constructed in the 1970s, is a Catholic church. It is one of the most iconic landmarks of Tijuana, featuring a neoclassical-inspired architecture. A must-see attraction when looking for downtown spots to visit on your sightseeing tour is this stunning church. It is well known for its unique architectural design, providing the perfect backdrop to breathtaking photos. This church is the ideal destination to include on your itinerary if you want to enjoy touring attractions that won't take too much out of your time. Get your camera out and take many pictures of the Cathedral of Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe with your travel buddies. If you visit on a Sunday, you can also participate in a religious mass held at this church. After visiting this well-known landmark, enjoy other activities like dining at a nearby restaurant, shopping at a lively market, or sipping a cup of freshly brewed coffee at a charming cafe. Number 14. Museum of the Californias. The central building at the Tijuana Cultural Center houses a permanent exhibition to give you a real sense of place in California. Stop here for a few minutes of reflection before scooting off for Tijuana's more lurid pleasures. The museum charts the human and natural history of the California Peninsula. On a helical ramp, you'll begin in prehistoric times and work your way to the middle of the 20th century via the Jesuits, War of Independence and Revolution. There are reproductions of the rock paintings found in the Sierra de San Francisco, dioramas of the Cochimi and Yuman native groups, as well as examples of folk art, artifacts from the old Desert Line Railroad, models of pre-Hispanic settlements, examples of new Spanish metalwork, and a detailed large-scale model of a Spanish carrack. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Tijuana, Mexico. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to the city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Tijuana is a magnificent Mexican border city neighboring the Golden State of California. It is the perfect destination to enjoy doing a boatload of activities, like discovering its lively night scene, spending the day at a stunning beach, and going on a fabulous shopping spree. Here, you can find numerous cultural and historical attractions, as well as other fun-filled places, for a more unforgettable time. There are awe-inspiring museums, lively stadiums, picturesque parks, state-of-the-art casinos, world-class restaurants, and so much more. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you.